You know the feeling. There is one thing you have to do today. Just one thing. It sits there in the back of your mind all morning. And then you say the magic word, the word that feels so good and ruins so much. Later. You'll do it later, after your coffee, after this one video, after lunch for sure. The email you need to send, the bag by the door for the gym, the message from a friend, 3 days old now, still waiting for an answer. They all sit there. And later never really comes, does it? It just quietly turns into tomorrow. So let's talk about that. Not with a long list of clever tips, just one honest look at why you do this. And one simple way out. First, something you need to hear. You are not lazy. I know it feels like that. You sit there, doing nothing, and a small voice starts up. What is wrong with me? Other people just do the thing. Why can't I? Stop. That voice is wrong. And it's also part of the problem, but we'll come back to it. Here is the real reason. You are not running from the work. You are running from a feeling. Think about the task you're avoiding right now. Before you even touch it, it gives you a feeling. Maybe it's boring. Maybe it's hard, and a part of you is afraid you'll do it badly. Maybe it's just big, and you have no idea where to start. Whatever it is, that feeling is uncomfortable. So your brain, like any smart animal, runs away from it. It looks for something easier, something nice. Your phone, the fridge, another video. Anything but that feeling. You know how it goes. You sit down, ready, finally. You open your laptop, and then, just for a second, you check your phone. Just one quick look. 20 minutes later, you're still there, watching something you don't even care about, and the task is exactly where you left it. You weren't being weak. Your brain just found the door away from the bad feeling, and it walked straight through it. So here's the thing. Procrastination is not a time problem. It's a feeling problem. And the moment you see that, everything looks different. Now, the trap. The part that keeps you stuck. When you delay, you feel bad. You feel guilty. And guilt is also an uncomfortable feeling. So what does your brain do with it? The same thing. It runs. It picks up the phone again. You delay even more just to escape the bad feeling that the delaying gave you. Do you see the circle? Bad feeling. Escape. More delay. Worse feeling. Escape again. Round and round. You're not just stuck. You're spinning. And then there's a strange little lie we all believe. We think that tomorrow you is a different person. A better one. We say, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll feel ready. Tomorrow I'll have the energy. So we hand the heavy bag to tomorrow you, and we walk away feeling light. But tomorrow comes, and tomorrow you is just you. The same you. Usually more tired, with less time because now you've left it late. You gave all your work to a stranger, and the stranger turned out to be you all along. And while you wait, something quiet happens. The task grows. It sits there in your head, untouched, and it gets bigger. The email becomes a difficult email. The difficult email becomes a whole afternoon of stress. By evening in your mind, it's a monster. But it's not a monster. It's still just an email. You built the rest yourself out of waiting and worry. The thing in your head is always heavier than the thing on your desk. Okay. So what do you actually do about it? Here is the one move. Don't try to do the task. Try to start it. Just start. And make the start so small it's almost silly. You don't have to write the whole report. Just open the document. That's it. Open it and look at the white page. You don't have to clean the kitchen. Pick up one cup. You don't have to go for a run. Put your shoes on and stand by the door. That's all. That's the whole job. Why does this work? Because the bad feeling lives before the start, not during it. The fear sits in front of the task like a wall. But the second you begin, really begin even for 10 seconds, the wall is suddenly behind you. And the task you were so afraid of is almost always smaller than your fear of it was. You write one sentence, and the next one comes a little easier. You wash one cup, and your hands just keep going. You read one page, and then you want the next. The hardest part was never the work. It was that very first step. So shrink the first step. Make it smaller than the feeling, smaller than your excuse, so small that saying no would be ridiculous. And now the most important part. Let go of the guilt. I mean it. I know this one is hard, but listen, the guilt is not helping you. You believe somewhere deep down that feeling bad will push you to work. It won't. It never has. It only adds weight. It makes the task heavier and the start harder. So when you miss a day, and you will, everybody does, don't pay for it with more bad feeling. Don't sit there and punish yourself. Just look at the clock, take one breath, and start something small. Now, not on a clean Monday, not next month, when life is calm and perfect and you have your whole life in order. That day is not coming, and you know it. There is only the next 10 minutes, because that is the only time you actually have. Be kind to the person who has to do the work, because that person is you. And you want to know something? You are doing this right now. Yes, you. Think about it. You wanted to learn English. That is a big task, a huge one really. And big tasks are exactly the kind we run from. So today, I'd guess a part of you said it too. Later, I'll study later. I'm tired right now. I know that voice well, but here's the thing. You didn't listen to it. You pressed play, and you stayed. You listened to this whole thing, all the way to the end. That was your start. Small, quiet, but completely real. While you were sitting here listening, you were already doing the exact thing you were afraid of. So here is what I want from you. Tomorrow, when English feels too big, and on some days it really will, don't try to learn English. That's too heavy to lift. Just press play. One video. One small start. Don't look up at the whole mountain. Look at the first step, and only the first step. The task you've been avoiding is still there. It didn't go anywhere while you read your phone. But now you know the secret. It was never as big as it felt. The feeling was the big thing. The task was small. So make your start smaller than the feeling. Open the document. Pick up the cup. Stand by the door. And tomorrow, press play again.